All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, Greenwood Stock Trading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out. All right, let's talk about UFC last night, man. It was an interesting card. And obviously we know Amanda Nunes, she won last night versus the Australian girl. Let's talk about it. Check out the MMA playlist. Hit that subscribe and bell icon button. Best way to donate. Share the video. And yeah, that was a matter of seconds. That was quick. And Nunes got that one hitter quitter. That was a big woman too, man. Megan Anderson. She was a tall glass of milk, and if anybody know her, I want her number. So I know she's beautiful though, man. Nice looking woman, beautiful tattoos too. But man, Nunes just right now she looking like the MMA GOAT as far as females going, and overall list she up there. And right to the temple, pretty much did it. Did a an arm bar triangle combat. I don't know what the hell that was, but. Old girl tapped before her arm got broken. Right now, man, Nunes looking like she can't be stopped. I mean, I love Christian Shields, love boxing, but ain't too many boxers getting in there on the highest level and beating those guys. You know, got a couple boxers and past boxers who kind of got a wrestling, but you got to be able to know to defend kicks. You know, striking and wrestling, that's cool, but you got to be able to know how to check those kicks and defend those kicks. It's a lot to learn, you know. And really, you know, people trying to do both at the same time. Box, you got to focus on. When you're doing something new, you got to perfect that. And Kirsten got 11 fights. She ain't even perfected boxing yet. So, and not too many fighters I know perfect boxing with 11 fights. But Nunes is, you know, champion at 145 and whatever the weight class she is. Did Meg dirty, man. And Meg came out, didn't even realize she had a chance, to be honest. She came out real stiff and didn't really do much. Then you had the Aljamain in the first Yan that came on. And a lot of people were saying that, you know, Aljamain Sterling basically was faking. I didn't think he was faking. Got knees to the head pretty hard. Now, I don't like to see some of you guys get knees to the head and get up in a championship fight. He threw the belt down, but I had Aljamain winning. But he was getting tired. But he didn't really know how to, how can I say? You know, he was a young fighter. He didn't know how to mask being fatigued. Yan, he knew how to mask being fatigued. And it came down to you. Did you like the striking, the clean, effective punches of Yan, or did you like the volume and the shoe shining, you know, touching punches that Aljamain did, going to the body, going to the head? Aljamain, I thought he was falling on the canvas on purpose a few times and letting Yan trip him, inviting him to get into some grappling. But it was a good fight, and I'm pretty sure they're going to run it back. And he made a mistake. You can't hold a guy down and knee him. I learned that yesterday. You know, back in the UFC, you could do everything, damn near, but hitting anybody in the groin. But, I mean, that fight, I mean, I was reading the thread on Facebook on UFC. Obviously, you had a lot of people saying that, you know, the knee was fake. But, you know, you talking about how the closer fight was. Check out my boy, check out my Kid podcast. He know more about MMA than I. He had Yan when I like what Aljamain was doing, but I can really see that fight was turning the tide. The Aljamain was, his activity was catching up with him. I think it was his first 5-round fight. Activity was catching up with him, and Yan had more poise. He fought like a champion, but that was a razor thin fight. But I thought going forward, and I thought a few rounds that Aljamain looked gassed. He was showing, and Yan was masking a lot better. But I thought, you know, it could have went either way. Good fight. Love to see it again. I think Sterling going to be better this time with his conditioning. But Yan was tired too. But he knew how to keep his composure like a true champ until he kneed old boy. Oops. Upside your head. But it was the right decision. It was a foul. Disqualification. And, you know, I thought it could have went anyway. But I thought Yan maybe was starting to kind of turn the tide. But I was liking Aljamain activity. But, you know, I'm not blaming nobody who like the effectiveness in the impactful punches that Yan was throwing. But, I mean, Aljamain, new champion, he threw the belt down. It is what it is. Oh, this was in Las Vegas. Okay, we were thinking this was on Fight Island last night. We didn't know. But moving forward, the main event. I was pulling for Adesanya. Some people don't like Adesanya. I like him, but the other Yan, I can Błaskiak. I think I was surprised how wide those cards was, but Yan won the last 2 rounds. I think he got Adesanya on the canvas, and Adesanya he couldn't get up. Okay, couldn't do nothing. So them 2 rounds went to him, and obviously in the first 2 or 3 rounds, Yan was striking as good as Adesanya. Adesanya was posturing, coming forward. You can make a case that Adesanya run like the first 3 rounds, but they was razor close. And with him running the last 2 rounds, all Yan had to do was win 1 round, and he did. He was strong. But I'm gonna say about Adesanya, man, he took some monstrous fucking shots. He ate some hooks. He ate some right leg. He ate a little bit of everything. Only thing that I would like to see that Yan do a lot faster was take him down and go to the body. But Adesanya won some rounds. I thought it was more competitive than they scored it, but I could definitely see Yan winning every round because some of those rounds was fucking razor thin. So I can see somebody having it 5-0 for Yan. I can see somebody having it 3-2 for Adesanya, maybe 2-3 Yan. But it was a great competitive fight. Just that when old boy went to the ground, Adesanya went to the ground, he had no answer. But he ate some shots, and old boy was bigger than him. But let me know what you guys thought. I thought it was a good card. It was worth my time. I hate when cards on the West Coast because we gotta stay up late on the East Coast. But hey, it is what it is. Check out the MMA playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links, subscription. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Links there. Facebook group link there as well too. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry for my chihuahua barking. Peace.